Evening all, time for a new Raw Rant. Shout out to my boys this week, Jay Hunter for that awesome music. And shout out to Poe in California. He asked for a shout out, so Poe, there you go, hope you're happy mate. Shout out for you. Anyway, this week's Raw Rant. Following Hell in a Cell, John Cena lost! Yay! But the way he lost was controversial. Who gives a fuck? It's John Cena, he lost, that's what counts. Anyway, out comes Nexus to kick off Raw, and they inevitably cut a promo on what happened last night, but before the promo starts, Wade Barrett drops a huge, utter, well, what's the word I'm looking for here? A duh bomb, you could say, you know. He turns around and says it was Michael McGillicuddy and Husky Harris that interfered in the match last night. Yeah, I didn't know that because I've seen it. Everybody's seen it. If you did not know it was McGillicuddy and Husky Harris, then you've either not watched season 2 of NXT or you've not watched WWE for the past like 6 months at least, because however the hell long NXT season 2 lasted for. Utter bollocks. We all knew it was them. There was no need for WWE to drop the ball like that and turn and say it. Well, maybe there was a little bit of need to say it, but still, to highlight the fact they weren't in Nexus, Q just says, yes, you all know it was them, but not Nexus, but still, telling us like we were dumb, we don't know who it was? Really, WWE? Really? No wonder we think the product's shite at the moment. Anyway, after the promo, John Cena has made to read a statement saying he is every one of their enemies is now is an enemy of his, Nexus or against us. Great stuff. Hate you, Cena. Still fucking hate you. Anyway, up first the match between John Cena and Michael Tarver against Evan Bourne and Mark Henry. Seemed like a good match. I thought, you know, after Cena gave his word and read his little statement saying he's going to do whatever he's told to do, basically, that, you know, this could be interesting. John Cena is going to go heel here. We're going to see how it goes. But he doesn't actually go heel. He lets Tarver take the tag, and then when Tarver needs his tag back out, he sort of pulls his hand away, David Otunga style from a couple months ago, and then when he goes for a tag again, he goes and signs autographs. What the fuck? So yeah, that was like bullshit because, Cena, you're part of Nexus. Fucking do it, dick. Anyway, after the inevitable loss of Tarver and Cena, John Cena cuts a little promo saying he's got to do one thing with Nexus, that's destroy it from within, and ends up beating the holy shit out of Tarver, which is quite interesting because, well, it's not quite interesting at all, it's actually quite crap because, you know, he says he's a man on his word, he's got to join Nexus, but to be fair, he didn't say he's going to do what he was told in Nexus, and he eventually beats the hell out of Nexus. Out of Tarver, sorry. Anyway, as the email alert goes off, it turns out that John Cena's got to do what Nexus says, or more so what Wade Barrett says as the leader of Nexus. If not, the Raw GM has no choice but to terminate Cena's contract. Now, while sitting there watching this, my initial reaction was, just fucking terminate his contract, we don't care. I love the shots of the crowd and all the kids like almost crying at the possibility of John Cena. Oh, John Cena's gonna get fired if he turns into a bad guy, oh no! Good. Fuck off, Cena. Become a bad guy, I'll still hate you. Go out to being a good guy, I'll still fucking hate you. Be in between, I'll still fucking hate you. I don't fucking care. Anyway, as Cena exits the ring, we go commercial, and back up from the commercial is Natalya versus Alicia Fox. Yep, a Divas match that lasted all of 4 seconds because there was like a clothesline, a spinning clothesline, and a sharpshooter, and a tap out. You know, it was like, why? I mean, like, that's like, seriously, why make that match a filler match? I mean, okay, yes, that's what the Divas are there for, to fill, like, the little gaps in Raw, but even this was fucking garbage. I mean, what? Really? I mean, Alicia Fox, not, what, 3 months ago, if that, was the bloody Divas champion, and then, just like that, she fucking jobs out. Just like she jobbed out, okay, not even 3 months ago, SummerSlam, because she jobbed to Melina at SummerSlam. So, fucking pointless. Absolutely fucking pointless. What's the point on having someone like that job to Natalya, who's not even held the title, and then who essentially jobbed to McCool, or Laycool even, at Hell in a Cell, to have Alicia Fox job to her one night after she'd done a job herself? Fucking pointless WWE, that's what. You know what? Fuck it. Scrap the women's division. I've had enough of it. It's just utter garbage. least in TNA they can kind of half wrestle, but WWE is just lame. Okay, maybe Natalia because she can do a sharpshooter, but even so, it's still shit. Anyway, got a backstage segment with Johnny Knoxville, which is pointless because he got totally owned last time around Orton, and the big fake hand comes and nails Zack Ryder. I thought it was a pile of shit, did not enjoy that at all. In the backstage corridors, Josh Matthews, hey John, you're going to get sacked if you're Nexus or you're fired. You know, whatever. Spot Husky McGillicuddy, runs after him, runs in Nexus. Predictable. It was so obvious he was not going to get his hands on McGillicuddy and Husky Harris so soon after they screwed him at the match last night, WWE. I mean, what the point of that little backstage promo was, I don't fucking know. I mean, seriously, it was utter garbage. And speaking of garbage, next up, Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. Well, when the music started playing, I was like, this could actually be okay. Daniel Bryan's on a bit of a road now. He's made Miz tap twice, you know. Had another good showing at Hell in a Cell. Sheamus, yeah, okay, he got owned last night in Hell in a Cell. Well, not owned, but he had a good match, but he ended up taking a hellacious DDT on the steel steps, or RKO on the steel steps, can't remember. But it was a really good match. But he came in and Daniel Bryan got utterly fucking buried. Why WWE? You buried him in NXT, then you sack him, and then like he comes back on such a high, you know, the Team WWE match versus Nexus at SummerSlam, does pretty well in that. Okay, he got eliminated via Miz interference, then comes back, wins the US title, makes Miz tap out twice, he's like on the push of his career, may I add, and then to fucking job the way he jobbed to Sheamus, fucking hell. Why? What is the point? Seriously, WWE, get a fucking grip. And back up from commercial, Edge is asked to come down to the ring because Michael Cole is in the ring with the computer podium and having this little GM war type thing there. The GM announces that that it's going to 20-man battle royale for the right to face Randy Orton for the title of bragging rights, and Edge will not be in that team trade as SmackDown. You know, the crowd chants spear, which kind of like makes a little bit of sense, but then again it doesn't make a little bit of sense because I'm kind of confused with Edge's character. Yes, he's on crusade against stupid things, but he's been heel and then he turns up fight and like nails the computer last week, then fights Jack Swagger in an impromptu matchup at Hell in a Cell, and now gets traded to SmackDown because he's having a little war with the GM computer. Obviously, even the in-show fans are sick of this bloody GM angle. Anyway, out comes Miz. He says, cuts an interesting promo on Edge and Michael Cole. He called Cole a visionary. I mean, as much as I like Miz, what the fuck? Michael Cole's not a visionary. Coal miners? Really? Fucking hell. Shut up, Cole. You're a fucking asshole. And Miz, seriously, less than the Michael Cole promos and the whole bumming up Michael Cole because I don't think so. He's just shit. Anyway, after a little scuffle, you know, Edge ends up nailing Alex Riley, but it ends up with Miz laying out Edge with a skull crushing finale, and Miz and Riley disappear up the ramp. Next up, interesting backstage promo saying that John Cena was right to take out Michael Tarver, thanks because Wade Barrett said so, because he's been wanting to get rid of him for a while. But he reminds Cena that he's got to do what he says or he's fired. He's going to help Wade Barrett win the 20-man battle royale. Now see, this could be a good angle, but I don't think it is, because you'd think that the way they do it to put Wade Barrett over further and put Cena further over as a face would be to have him help for a while and then unluckily get eliminated or something like that, you know? But no, that's not the way it went down. But anyway, we'll get to that later on. Next up, the Bella Twins versus Lee Cool, and Lee Cool does the job to the Bella Twins. What the fuck? The Bella Twins have their fourth match in about 2 years and they win? Really? What the hell? And what's worse is, why the hell are Michelle McCool and Layla giving fucking microphones? Oh my fucking god. No, shut the fuck up, we are real talk pish. Next up in our garbage backstage segment with Johnny Knoxville and that giant hand with Ted DiBiase and Maurice, whatever, you know. Out comes Johnny Knoxville next, up with his little promo for Jackass CD. Says thanks to the fans. Out comes Ted DiBiase and Maurice. Ted DiBiase cuts a little promo, which is kind of pointless because it just sees Johnny Knoxville doing the job to him instead of Randy Orton this time round. And out comes Goldust. Says he doesn't want Ted DiBiase after nailing him with the final cut, or Maurice, and he instead picks up the $1 Million Championship, and then he walks out with it. Good to see old Goldust back here, but interesting angle. I mean, what's he doing with the bloody $1 Million Championship? Oh well, you know. Another backstage promo with Cena and Nexus. Garbage. Otunga. If you ever need me, John, I'm here for you. If you want to go hold his fucking hand and talk, fuck off to bloody the women's division. We're interested in this pish. I'm here for you, John. No one fucking cares. Cena's boring, you can't wrestle. Nexus is getting slightly boring, and, well, you know, okay, maybe you can do some wrestling, maybe, but meh. Who cares anyway? You're so shit. Anyway, just a reminder as to why there's no Chris Jericho, because he got punched in the head last week by Randy Orton. Up next, 20-man Battle Royale. I'm not going to go through all the competitors, but it was a clusterfuck of a match, you know. John Cena the whole time seemed to be backing up into Wade Barrett, trying to get bummed by him by the fucking looks of it, you know, and doing the occasional elimination here and there. And in the end, when it came down to Cena and Barrett, Barrett kept pointing to Cena and telling him to get to the back, but eventually Wade Barrett got his own way because Cena knows he can't do what he wants, otherwise he get fired, and Wade Barrett's number one contender. Like I was saying, shit way to put us across. Could you not have had it Cena like eliminates a couple of guys on behalf of Barrett and then gets eliminated, or just sort of like maybe eliminates himself mid-match? Did not help Wade Barrett, you know, because kind of maybe sort of helped him win that way, but not really. As Raw closes, we see a stare down between Orton and Barrett, with Orton holding the title belt. Overall, Raw was pretty garbage. Clusterfuck main event, shitty promos, women's matches with fucking decent wrestlers allegedly doing the fucking job, and I don't fucking know. Well, anyway, I've been the Momo, that's the Raw Rant, bye for now.